what a long time coming. Oh my goodness. Let me start by saying my name is Em and I do a weekend vlog called Diaries of Em. And I did this on social media for about 2.5, 3 years. So quite a while, and I developed a following there who I truly love. They're both family and friends, and those who I do not know or knew from just doing the diaries. So the only downside with that is that vlogging on social media is only retained for 24 hours and it's lost into the social media ether. So I wanted something more permanent for the weekend vlogs, and YouTube, here we are. So I'm hoping my family has joined me over here. But for those who are new, we do a lot of different things. We do gardening, we do traditional Sunday dinners. I love to cook. We do travel vlogs. My fiance and I were actually getting married in Paris this year in July. So I want to do a My Wedding in Paris vlog as well. So we have a lot of things in store this year. It's super fun. And if you like what you're hearing, hit the subscribe button below and also the bell to be notified of every week's Diaries of Em entry. And I look forward to it. I mean, I'm kind of nervous, but but more so excited, I would say. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a while just to, get my diaries out there, but never felt courageous enough to do it. People are mean, but it's okay, I mean, people will be people and they'll say good things or bad things, whether, you're Beyonce or whether you're me. So that's totally fine. But this weekend, I also live in the DC metro area. So there's a garden called Dumbarton Oaks Garden in DC, in Georgetown, that I want to visit because I've heard so many good things about it. I've heard that it's beautiful, it's perfect for reading a book, for picnics, you name it, the whole shebang. So I want to go bring a book. I'm going to go explore the gardens. I love flowers. I love everything nature, and truly soak in that garden. So we're going to do that. We're also going to do our own garden here. We're going to do my roses, tend to those, the peonies out there about to blossom, the ranunculus as well, and then also our vegetables. We're growing so many different things that I love, that we love, me and my fiance. And I always try to grow organic, nutritious things for us to eat. I just don't trust store-bought products anymore with all the synthetics, all the dyes, things that can cause disease. I just trust homegrown, and I try my best to have us eat organic foods. But we have tomatoes growing, we have herbs, we have cilantro, parsley, dill, the whole thing, lettuce. So we will do that as well. And for this weekend Sunday dinner, I'm craving French food. French cuisine, and I've made ratatouille before, so I want to make it again. It's been maybe 1.5 years since I've made it. It's truly a once in a blue moon dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that for Sunday dinner, and I will walk through everything with you guys. So with that said, I'll stop yapping. Let's go to the gardens. I'm excited about that. I need a little zen too from work. Work is crazy. So let's do this, and I will see you at the gardens. Well, unfortunately, the tickets for the gardens are closed. Online it said it was free, but it wasn't really forthcoming with information. So we'll have to come back another day. It was a perfect day too, so beautiful, but oh well. While we make the stroll back, let's enjoy some beautiful scenery. So beautiful. Look at the sun rays. You see that? Oh my goodness. So magical. Another beautiful home. I swear, it's like a dream. Can I just say, the architecture in this part of the city, this is near Georgetown, the architecture here is just so beautiful. Very different from the norm and the modern style, which is gorgeous. And the gardens are so well kept here. As I can see someone's garden. These blue/purple flowers are so beautiful. I don't think they're irises, but they're so stunning. My goodness. And this yard here, impeccable. Oh my God. One day I'll get my garden like this with all the flowers, very manicured. The front door, such a dream. It's like a castle. Gorgeous. All right, let's go home and start Lady Gardener Diaries. I'll see you there. what a beautiful, crisp day. Nice and sunny, breezy. The air is nice and chilled, and it's not too humid or anything. Perfect spring day. So here we are in the garden, and let's start here with our ranunculus. The ranunculus are growing beautifully, so I'm hoping we'll see some buds, come here in the next few weeks. But look how lush and green, so gorgeous, and we're doing great. That little guy is there. And in our other bucket here, we have some growth here, and then we also have some growth right there as well. So we have another corm somewhere in here. So hopefully that one will sprout soon too. But overall, our ranunculus flowers are doing so lovely. Also, our peonies here are doing great. They're about to burst open any day. So we have a beautiful peony spray here. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness. Takes my breath away. My favorite flower of all time is the peony, and just brings me so much joy just seeing how beautiful it's growing. So in our bed here, we're growing some veggies. We are growing some leafy greens. We have our kale here. So we have this whole quadrant here of kale. And then we have some Swiss chard here, cilantro, tomato, and so forth. So I'm gonna actually harvest this today because we need to harvest this. The more that you cut it, the more that it will produce food for you. So I'm going to harvest the ones that are like branching off and leanings. That way it'll clean up the garden and also give it a beautiful start for some new growth. So yeah, let's go ahead and go inside and grab the basket. Oh, I can't forget our rose bush here. This is Midnight in Paris, and as you can see, the new growth down here is growing beautifully. We have a new shoot, a new stalk, which will grow more roses. So yeah, I don't see any further damage. We do have some canes here that are destroyed, or I guess diseased or what have you. So I really need to snip that off so that way it doesn't affect the entire plant. But so far, this new growth here looks great. And I'm gonna buy some more rose bushes for these two planters. I haven't had a chance to do that yet with the wedding stuff and work in the way, but it's okay. I'm going to get some nice, beautiful pink ones to match this one here, which is this one here. Let me just back up a little bit. This one here is a pink with a yellow center. This one was plum. It was a beautiful purple, and this was stiletto, and this was a beautiful crimson red. What happened to these plants here is I watered them a little bit too early in the season, and it caused root rot because the soil beneath is wet and the roots can't drink it up fast enough. They're dormant. So with that said, lesson learned for me, gardening is very forgiving. So I'll just try again for these. All right, let's head inside. Right, now our indoor hydroponic system is looking beautiful. My goodness, what a jungle. So on this quadrant here, we have all of our vegetables, right? All of our fruits, I should say. We have tomatoes, and you can see they're blossoming beautifully. We have one that's actually blossomed there. These are cherry tomatoes. So we have 1, 2, and then the third one in the back there. This one up here is a cucumber plant, and she's doing great. I think I need to give her some more fertilizer because the leaves here are a little distraught. So let me check the water level. So we're at 1. I like to keep the water at 2, so I'm going to do that as well. Give it some fertilizer, and that should help it bounce back. The roots here are also doing really wonderful. As you can see, they're very, very strong roots. Great. The center here, we have our herbs. We have our cilantro here. We have our chives, which I need to actually harvest as well. We have parsley right here, and we have some more cilantro in the back. And the last quadrant is our lettuce. So we have some butter crunch lettuce here. We have iceberg lettuce, and so forth. So we're doing great, guys. Our garden is going to supply us wonderfully this year, and I can't wait. So, all right, let's get to harvesting. So let's go ahead and harvest the cilantro here. What you want to do is just kind of harvest the side stalks, not the central stalk. That's where it grows. here. This will be great for branzino, to stuff the branzino, or any kind of chimichurri sauce that you plan to make. Cilantro is amazing. We can't forget our chives here, so I'm going to cut the chives here at the base. This will spur it to grow more. And we're going to put this in our basket here. Let's put some parsley as well. Again, grab some side shoots. Don't cut the central stem because that will then kill the plant. Beautiful harvest. We have our kale here, nice and lush. We have our cilantro, our chives, our parsley, and we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and process this. And what I do is I just typically put these in nice plastic baggies and actually put them in a very, very low temperature in the fridge, and this will preserve it for until we need it, right? Until we wanna cook with it for our Sunday dinners. We'll see you guys for Sunday dinner. Wow, good afternoon. Here we are in Sunday dinner for this week. We're making a beautiful ratatouille. And I've made ratatouille about twice before, and it's always a treat. So truly it's a blue moon type of meal that I prepare, and I was really craving some French cuisine this weekend. So here we are. Now, what we'll need for this recipe are what we see here. So we have tomatoes here, about 4 tomatoes, 4 carrots, a red onion here, or even yellow onion works as well. We have a zucchini, yellow squash, we have red bell pepper, and then also eggplant. So for step 1 here, we want to create our base, right? Our sauce base, and that's going to include the tomatoes, the carrots, and the red bell pepper. So let's go ahead and blanch the tomatoes in hot water, and that will be step 1. Let's roll up our sleeves and let's get to work. All right, let's go ahead and bring our water to a boil. I'm gonna put it on high heat for now, cover that. And while that's heating up, we're going to slice our tomatoes. We're gonna take off this stem here. And then on the back side, we're going to also create an X. So that way when it blanches, it's easy to peel off the skin. Now this part, you just quite simply take off the top here, and then we're going to make a slight cut into the tomato so that way it shows an X here. So that way when this boils, we can easily peel off the skin and have the actual flesh of the tomato for our base. All right, so we're gonna do that for all of these and then drop it into the boiling water for about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and put our tomatoes inside of the hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes. While that's cooking, we're going to slice and dice our carrots. I like to cut it long ways like this, so that way the chunks aren't too big. And then we can put it in our saucepan right here. And this will then saute while the tomato cooks. We have all of our carrots diced. What I'm going to do now is drizzle our saucepan here with avocado oil and then put this inside first. So let's go ahead and grab our avocado oil. We're going to give this a light drizzle. And then we are going to dump our first vegetable in the bowl. Okay. Next, we're gonna do that with the onion and then also the red bell peppers. Let's go ahead and slice this open. So I forgot to mention to always remember to wash your veggies. You never know what kind of pesticides or any kind of sprays that farmers use to keep bugs off of them. These have all been well washed, so we're going to go ahead and prepare them as normal. So for the onion, I like to use a good amount, actually. I never really use exact measurements. I just eyeball everything. But if you're sensitive to onions, use less. If you love onions like I do, then use more than what you would normally think, because this actually gives it the flavor. And we're going to dice this as well. So I do this, and there we go. Okay, let's dump the onions inside of the pan. And don't worry if your chunks are too big, because we're going to actually immersion blend all of this together into a beautiful puree. Next up, we have our red bell pepper here. Just dice out, or cut out, excuse me, the center stem. We don't want all the seeds inside of our sauce. So I like to cut it out like this and then give it a good rinse inside, get all the seeds out. Now let's go ahead and slice and dice this. We're just going to cut this like this in strips, and then we're going to cut vertically so we can get the beautiful diced action in here as well. Easy. And we're going to go ahead and give this a good mix. I'm going to use this spatula here. Mix this all together in that beautiful avocado oil. And once the tomatoes are done, we're going to blend the tomato into a nice juicy sauce and pour that within here and bring it to a medium heat to let it all meld together. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful base sauce. So yes. At this point also, what you can do, what I like to do is I like to give it a good sprinkle of salt and just a dash of pepper. Okay. Give it a good mix, and let's put it on the stove. Our tomatoes are ready to go, and we're going to take off the outer skin of the tomatoes, so that way we're left with the flesh. And this will give us a beautiful, rich consistency. As you can see, the skin here can easily peel off because of the hot water. We want to take off all of the skin from each side of the tomato. It's kind of like peeling an orange if you think about it. Oh, but it's easier because the skins is super delicate. So here we go. We have our peeled tomato with just the flesh. Okay, slightly different angle here, but we have our blender here. This is a Ninja blender, and I'm going to put all of our tomatoes in here, like so. And we are going to blend this into a beautiful puree. We're gonna do a smoothie setting. Okay guys, so here's our smoothie here, and we're gonna pour it directly into our sauce here, or our vegetables. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Spatula, here we are. All right, we're gonna give this a good stir. And the sauce is almost done, so this is exciting news. And it smells just like I remember. My goodness, it's so cozy, so healthy at the same time, and just makes you feel all good and warm inside. Let's continue. I'm gonna bring this to a medium heat and let it simmer for about maybe 30 minutes. Just let it simmer, medium to low heat. You'll smell the beautiful aroma in your home. It'll be so beautiful. So while this is doing this, we're going to also prep our oven for 350 degrees, and we're gonna start cutting our vegetables to make the actual ratatouille design that you all well know. do typically is while the sauce is finishing off, I like to go ahead and just pair together what I want, or what the order I want the colors to be. So we have the eggplant, we have the zucchini, we have a little bit of yellow from the squash, we have a red here from the tomato, and then we have another purple to seal it all in with the onion. And I'll go ahead and just lay this out so that way it's prepared, so I can put that into casserole or the saucepan when everything is said and done. So this is our beautiful base here. And it depends on you how you like your sauce. I like mine a little bit chunkier, but if you like yours smooth and total pureed, you can always put this back in your blender here and just pulse it until it's nice and smooth. I like the thicker consistency in little chunks, so I'm gonna leave mine the way it is. And what we wanna do is we wanna just even out the sauce here as a bed for our ratatouille. So go ahead, feel free to get the size, make it a little bit prettier if you would like. And this is going to be the base. We take our ratatouille that we started and we're just going to lay it. Some people like to stick it in there vertical. I like to lay mine down flat. So we'll start with the eggplant. We'll start with the zucchini and try to overlap it as well. We have a beautiful presented ratatouille. Now the last that we have to do is we have to drizzle this with oil so that way it will cook down the vegetables. So I like to use, of course, avocado oil. I'm going to sprinkle that into this jar here. And of course, we're going to give it some seasoning as well, so that way it has some flavor. So I'm going to give it a little bit of salt there. I'm going to also give it some more pepper. And we're gonna mix this together and then drizzle it over top and put it in the oven for about 30 minutes, let it all cook together. Oh, and one last thing, I can't forget the chives here. I'm gonna sprinkle some chives over top just to give it a little bit color and extra flavor. All right, now let's put it in the oven. Okay, and here is our beautiful ratatouille here, so gorgeous. One thing that I would love to do, which I ran all out of, is add some feta cheese on top. Just sprinkle it on top very lightly. And this would add a beautiful addition and finisher to this meal, but I'm looking forward to it. It smells scrumptious, the house smells beautiful. If you try this recipe and add your own flourishes to it, please let me know in the comments below what you did or what you do when you make ratatouille. I'm so curious to just learn other people's techniques. But I'm going to butter toast some bread here and serve this up for me and my fiance, and we're gonna dig in. I am hungry and this is calling my name, so I will chat with you guys very soon. Good evening. So we are winding down from that beautiful ratatouille dinner, but I wanted to pop on really quickly to talk to you guys about this product that I just purchased called Le Petit Madame Lemie, which is an all-natural body powder / deodorant. And it's supposed to be very good for you. There's no aluminum, there's no synthetic ingredients that are used in the store sold deodorants. So I saw this actually on social media and I was like, oh my God, this looks wonderful. The packaging is beautiful. Let me show you guys again. It's called Le Petit Madame Lemie. I will link them in the description box below as well. And it comes with this beautiful how to use little instruction manual on the flip top here. And it says flip, open, dab, repeat, and it's so cute. This is in the rose scent, and it's so beautiful. I am a sucker for vintage heirlooms and vintage decor, and this is just beautiful. It's saying here that there's no artificial fragrance, cruelty-free, vegan, aluminum-free, talc-free, paraben-free. So this is gonna be, oh, and phthalate-free too, which is gonna be amazing. So yeah, this is gonna be great. Let's actually pop it open. It's supposed to have a rose scent. It comes with this cute little pom-pom here, which is, I think, adorable. And it smells beautiful. I can already see that. And on the top here, clear out the bad stuff. Your body will thank you. Beautiful little note here. So let's go ahead and open this up. We're gonna lift this up, this little compartment. And here is the powder inside. Cute. So let's see how this works. I'm gonna use this for a couple of days and see how I like it. But let's just test it out here. So it smells gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love this. Look how dainty this is. I just love it. This is so cute. It also comes in different sizes. I chose the smaller one since I'm just trying it out, but they also have a bigger size. Honestly, this size here is perfect. Just put in your purse whenever you need like a re-up or something. Just pop this out, go to the restroom, and just touch up wherever you need to touch up. So I'm excited to see how this will work. And if so, then I may be a frequent customer. But with that said, I am getting super tired, so I'm gonna leave you guys. I will be back next Monday. I'm gonna try to do a weekend vlog literally every single weekend and post it on Monday around 3 to 3:30 p.m. I also have a day job, so I work Monday through Friday at my corporate job, and the weekends is really my hobby, doing the Diaries of M. So please bear with me as I kind of get my feng shui and my momentum going, if you will. So with that said, I wish you all a beautiful night and week to come, and I will see you in next weekend's Diaries of M. I'll see you there.